what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Stack Sats Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys had a great weekend. Had a nice day off on Friday. Did lots of cool stuff with the fam, so it's good. This morning, I follow Swan Bitcoin on X. And they had this live happening, or what it's called, the Spaces. And it turns out they are sponsoring some sort of tour for a person, a public figure that I feel does not represent my how can I say this in a nice way? The guy's a freaking bigot and a racist, okay? And no matter what you say, how you sugarcoat it, the guy is a bigot and a racist. Since Swan has decided to support this individual in their tour, sponsor their tour, I have no choice but to stop using Swan as a matter of personal, moral, just it doesn't align. The person they're sponsoring does not align in any way with any of the beliefs I have or any beliefs that any regular person should have. If you support this dude, you're I don't want to have anything to do with you, right? And the guy is just a piece of trash and atrocious, and appeals to the worst in people, and I don't want to support that in any way. So, since Swan has decided to support this individual, I really don't want to support Swan in any way as well. So, I vote like I do with my for politics or whatever. I vote with my pocketbook, right? And therefore, I choose not to support Swan anymore, and I will not be using it to buy for the show. So, we're gonna look into other exchanges we can use. We're gonna continue to stack, and of course, Swan has the right to do and sponsor whatever things they want to sponsor, right? Just as I have the right to support or not support any brand I choose. I have an alignment with. Or how I want to spend my money, right? And the easiest way for us to vote is to vote with our pocketbooks. And so I'm choosing not to support Swan anymore. I won't be promoting them anymore during the show. And I will be trying out other exchanges. And may the best exchange win, right? Anyway, the point here is that a Bitcoin doesn't need any what's it called? How can you say this? Bitcoin doesn't need a marketing department. Bitcoin doesn't need any politicians to blow smoke up people's butts and tell them what they think they want to hear, so that to get them to give them some Swan, right? To get them to give them some Bitcoin, right? So, yeah, that's that. It's plain and simple. I choose to get my sats from a different exchange going forward. If you guys have signed up to Swan because of my videos, I appreciate it. I am getting affiliate kickback because of that. And I'm just gonna stop promoting them. So as soon as my last of my funds clear at Swan, as far as because then you have like a hold on your funds when you buy Bitcoin, about 10 days. So as soon as all those funds clear, I'll pull everything out to my storage, and probably move forward to closing my account there too. So that's just my personal feelings and my personal thoughts, and I just can't. You could offer me a how can I put this in an easier way to, not easier way, but just a different way to look at this. It seems like they're willing to do anything for the sake of expanding the YouTube, sorry, the Bitcoin signal, which is great, but I don't think it makes sense to do it at the stake of, at the price of like a site, affiliating yourself with, or in a way promoting like a morally compromised individual. You know, like that person does not reflect my morals. And the funny thing is that some of the people that are supporting this guy are the very same people this guy would turn on if they had their way. That's to me, that's the funny part, is that especially in Bitcoin, there's individuals that are all for that style or that dude, and they're the very same people that guy would have whatever from. Anyway, so that's why. So short and sweet. That's why we're not doing Swan anymore. If you're doing Swan, good for you. If you want to keep doing with Swan, do what you're gonna do. You do you. Okay. Don't let my personal choices affect the way you Bitcoin. Just keep Bitcoining. Okay. If you want to continue to use Swan, that's fine. Use Swan. I'm not going to. And at least what will happen with us in the show is we'll be able to explore other options for stacking. Okay. So today we're gonna buy on Strike. I got my Strike set up, and we'll do a purchase on Strike for our DCA, and then we'll do the purchase on Strike for our 100 stacks challenge. All right. So with that said, let's get going to the rest of the regular episode, because the show must go on. Here we go. The set strength. All right. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $700.24. You can buy 1,436 Satoshis for a single dollar. What the heck is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar has 100 cents, a Bitcoin has 100 million Satoshis. And so, when you look at this price tag, don't be intimidated. You can still buy some Bitcoin. You don't have to have $69,000, okay? You can buy it a little bit at a time, okay? You can start with as little as $5, $10, whatever your exchange limit is. That's how much Bitcoin you can buy. If you have a friend that has Bitcoin that wants to sell you some Bitcoin, maybe you can start even for $1. Okay. The point is, you don't need the whole amount to get started. Okay. All right. Let's say you're walking down the street, minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you'll have about 14 Satoshis. All right. So I see some good suggestions for an alternate for an exchange. Here we go. I'll read through the chat after these after we're done with this little sat strength segment, boys. Well, actually, that's pretty much it. Okay, so again, you can buy 14 Satoshis for a single penny today. When we started the show, you could buy 40 Satoshis. So it's telling you something, right? It's giving you some kind of signal. All right, let me go through these comments. First off, round of applause from the live studio audience for Carlos Jaramillo. Thanks for tuning in today, Carlos. Round of applause for McLovin. I see Fine Times in the house. I see Jake Thomas. What up, Jake Thomas? Welcome to the show. I see J-Dub. What up, J-Dub? Welcome to the stream. All right, now I'll read the comments. J-Dub says, let me know who the names are. Let's see. LOI, I disagree. I'm converting. I'm conservative and I like, but it's okay. We can agree to disagree. Exactly. We can agree to disagree. And Bitcoin is apolitical, right? But by your same logic, you're going to go support somebody just because they support Bitcoin or just because they mentioned Bitcoin. All of a sudden, you're going to green light everything else they've done in the past and all their actions against your own community, dude, against your own. That's what gets me, right? That's what gets me. You and I will be in the same camps, bro. To me, it doesn't matter. A lot of Democrats don't Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't care if they're Bitcoin or not. What matters to me, what's important to me, the reason I'm not using them anymore, it's because they're supporting the racist bigot. That's as simple as it gets. It doesn't matter if the racist bigot is a Bitcoiner. He's still a racist bigot. He's already lost on my point of view, right? So, am I gonna forgive them for being a racist bigot just because they have Bitcoin? No. It's like I don't want to associate myself, be affiliated with, or have any contact with anybody that's in that camp that is a racist and a bigot. Okay? Simple. Okay? You can tell me he's not, but I can see by his actions that he is. So nothing's going to change my mind. right? It's pretty cut and dry. You either are or you're not. It's no shady in between, right? And if you choose to support that person as a company, then it's telling me that you as a company align with that person morally, right? Or that not person, but that the thing he represents, right? So the thing he represents to me is bigotry and racism, and I'm not for that. And so therefore I choose not to use Swan. Very simple, right? If you can if Bitcoin is more important to you than your morals, then that's up to you, right? But to me, I can wait a couple more years. I can wait 10 more years for Bitcoin to grow on its own without the help of a racist bigot, right? I can be patient. I'm in it for the long game. I'm not going to compromise my morals to have Bitcoin pop off a little bit sooner. Who cares? Who cares? I've already lost if that's the case, right? Anyway, I'm a little pissed today, guys. I'm sorry. It's not the happy moment. I feel betrayed in a way. Okay, I feel betrayed in a way, right? Because the whole idea, the whole way these guys started promoting their companies was that it's apolitical money, right? But they're wading right into the politics, which is it's just weird, right? It's just weird, right? And just because he met with Bukele doesn't mean he's not a racist and a bigot, dude. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, they're going to, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of hate in the world that this dude helped foment, and just because all of a sudden he says Bitcoin, Bitcoin, everybody forgets what he's done, right? Just be real. Just be real. Okay. He might be saying Bitcoin, Bitcoin, but he's done more to hurt more people in the whole world than you even know, just by the amount of hate he fomented and the narratives he spread that are maybe not even true. Okay, so that's as political as I'll get, guys. I'm not gonna be the guy. I'm not gonna be the thing that I hate. I'm just gonna choose to vote with where I stack. And today we're stacking at strike. That's it. I just want to have that out there. So I know I turned some of you guys on to Swan, right? And hey, if the system's working for you and you already have it set up and it's working the way you like it, good for you. I'm not gonna judge in any way. 100% do what you got to do, right? But going forward, I just won't be promoting them and I won't be stacking with them anymore. Okay, that's it. That's it. You don't have to change anything. That's just a choice that I make. Okay. All right. So, why we stack? Why we stack? So I can be free, not to have to mess with these people, not to have to deal with these people. Nothing can change my mind. Yeah, it sounds like an old man thing to say, right? Change my mind about what? You're gonna change my mind and tell me that racism is good and bigotry is good? Yeah, good luck. Good luck, because that's the exact counterpoint that you're making if you're saying that my mind can be changed, right? Do I feel like I'd ever be okay with bigotry and racism? No. Therefore, you won't change my mind. Okay? This guy's a racist and a bigot, and I don't want to have anything to do with him at all. That's it. Plain and simple. And if that makes me, what's it called? Old or old-fashioned or whatever, or boneheaded, I guess, or stubborn, I'm okay with it. Okay? Because in the end, I'm on the right side, dude. I'm on the right side. And if you're trying to convince me to support this racist and bigot, you're on the wrong side. All right? You're defending a racist and a bigot. It's simple. It's simple, right? Just like you can be black and white about Bitcoin or not, I can be black and white about racists and bigots. I don't like racists. I don't like bigots. Simple. And that guy is one, right? And it's not gonna change my mind. That could be that I'm stubborn, but at the same time, it's like I know. It's like I know. It's not for me. Not for me, right? So anyway, I stack so that I'm free and able to make whatever moves I need to make outside of the politics, right? outside of the racists and bigots of the world, right? It's just no matter what, I'm free to make whatever choice I want. I'm free to, if I want to move to a different country, I can move to a different country, right? Okay, let's keep it rolling, but agree to disagree. I like it, J-Dub. That's fine. That works too, right? It's just for whatever reason you stack, right? You'll have the freedom and the ability to choose whatever you want to choose, right? Support whoever you want to support, and just because you choose or not choose to support somebody or not, doesn't mean that your funding gets access or funding gets cut off, right? So just like I don't want to support this person or this company now, they can't do shit about it. Sorry for the cussing, guys. They can't do nothing about it, right? And I'm free to make videos if I want to. I'm free to express my opinion, even if most of you were to disagree with me. We can agree to disagree, but my point is still valid. My thought is still valid, and it's out there, right? I know I might turn some of you guys off, and I apologize for that. But at the same time, it's like, hey, you know, we're all here just to stack, and I don't know. I think I'm rambling at this point, guys, but I think I made my point. That's why we stack anyway. It's a tough episode for me today, guys, because I like to be the positive guy. You know, I like to look at things with the most positive angles, and just be a cheerleader for new people to get into Bitcoin, right? And when I look at this, what do I see? Do I see people getting into Bitcoin because this company is supporting this dude? No, it's like the opposite. You know, it's like I see people maybe being turned off by that. You know, probably the people that need it most, actually. You know, that's the funny part, right? The unbanked, right? So anyway, it's just a very disappointing day for me today. It's like I said, I feel betrayed. I feel I know it's just my feelings, and you don't have to sit here and listen to my feelings, right? But whatever. All right. Okay. So that is why we stack, and the intro to the show. Again, it's just a sad day. It's a sad day for me. It's a sad day, and I shouldn't even let it get to me, but I feel a little bit responsible because I have promoted them so much, and they have been such a big part of the show. That's where I buy all my stacks. It's through Swan, right? And so I thought they were like not political, and turns out they are, and it's just, I don't know. It's blown away. So, yeah, let's just stack some sats and wrap it up, boys, because I'm not even feeling it today. I'm super sad. I'm gonna go catch some tasty waves, and then go to jiu-jitsu, and that'll make me feel better. Larry Fink is a great guy. ESGW, like, who cares about all that stuff? I don't care about all that stuff. I don't care about Larry Fink. I don't care about ESG, WF, CRT, social credit score. I don't care about all that stuff. You know, like, if you're stacking sats, right, they're not gonna be able to kill Bitcoin. Bitcoin's already working, right? And all that shit is a distraction, dude. It's a distraction, and it's divisiveness. It's more divisiveness, you know. Anyway. All right, let's stack some stats, guys. So we have to do let's do a stack recap real quick. Stack recap. Here we go. Stack recap. All right. So, let's see. Our stack so far is about 0.16 Bitcoin, 16.4 million Satoshis today. We saved $6,591 into Bitcoin, and currently is valued at about $11,000. If we were to go buy the same amount of Bitcoin today with today's weaker paper money, we'd have to pay 74% more of the paper to buy the same amount of Satoshis today. We started tracking once again in 2024. Just our 2024 buys, and those are we've saved $3,107 into Bitcoin, and if we were to go buy the same amount of Bitcoin today, we'd have to pay 29% more of today's weaker paper money, $4,009. Pretty crazy, huh? So let's get into what we're going to purchase for today. Today we're going to purchase $20 worth of Bitcoin for our normal Bitcoin cost average purchase here on the show. We buy Bitcoin here Monday through Friday. And we're also doing our 100 stacks challenge. For our 100 stacks challenge, we are 8 days away from completing it. Today will be day 7. After today's purchase, we'll be 7 days away from completing our 100 stacks challenge. Thank goodness. Today, you guys get to decide if we do a $38 purchase. Wait, yeah, $38 purchase or a $30 purchase. Yeah, you guys will choose that during the voting section of the show, during the poll. All right, here we go. I think that is all we have for the stacking portion of it. Now let's actually, for the recap, let's kill the song and actually jump into the final segment of the show. There's only one thing left to do, and that is it's time to stack some sats. Okay, this is a little bit weird because I'm going to do it on my phone. For the regular DCA of the show, today we're going to stack $20. So I'm going to bring up my Strike account here on my phone. So here, crypto, Strike. I have $0 in my Strike account. Look at 0. Okay. I'm gonna make my first purchase on Strike. I already have everything set up. It should work. Let's see. Here we go. I want to purchase Bitcoin. I want to buy some Bitcoin. I'm gonna press the buy button right here. Boom. How much Bitcoin do I want to buy? I want to buy $20 for my DCA. $20 with the Bitcoin. Hit next. Okay, it's checking my account. It's telling me that it's gonna cost me 0.99%. So like the original Swan fees. All right, and it's gonna be available after 10 business days to withdraw. So here we go. My first purchase on Strike. Shout out to Jack Mullers. Strike purchase. Here we go. See, it's doing something. Oh, just made it rain. Purchase initiated. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this on my phone. Hit the OK button here. Oh, my Bitcoin number went up. Bam, there it is. Purchased 29,477 Satoshis in the house. What up, Bitcoin Beacon? Round of applause for my live audience for Bitcoin Beacon. Also for Jake Thomas. Did I get Jake already? Yeah, Jake Thomas. Round of applause from the live studio audience. Let's see. Yeah. So just like that, we purchased $20 of Bitcoin over on Strike, and one more purchase here. We're gonna purchase. You guys get to decide for the 100 stacks challenge if we purchase a BTC Moon Guy in the house. What? Round of applause from the live studio audience for BTC Moon Guy. Thanks for jumping in, dude. It's good to see you in here. Okay, we got 100 stacks amount. Question mark. Let me turn on some music because we stacked, right? Here we go. The 100 stacks amount can be $30 today or $38. We're pretty much done with this, with all these lines. It's pretty crazy. Okay, the poll is started. Choose how much Bitcoin we should stack today for the 100 stacks challenge. The 100 stacks challenge is almost complete. We stacked for 100 days in a row, And on some day, and for whatever day you're on, you can buy that amount of Bitcoin. So for day 100, we bought $100 worth of Bitcoin. For day 14, we bought $14 worth of Bitcoin. You have to buy one line per day for 100 days. It's about 3 months and 10 days. You can't do multiple lines in one day. It's just one line per day. You can't skip days, but you don't have to do the lines in order. You can do them any order you want. If you're tight on money, buy the cheaper lines. If you're flush with cash, buy the more expensive lines. But buy every day for 100 days. That is the 100 stacks challenge. After today's buy, we have about 7 days left. Everybody, every day those numbers are getting closer. Yeah, exactly. Every day those numbers are getting closer and closer. Pretty much, we're almost there. We're pretty much done. In other news, my node is 2/3 synced. What? Nice, Carlos. Is that the one you're running on solar? Dang. Happens to every Bitcoiner at some point. Let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep it rolling. Unless it's to discuss. Let's keep it rolling. Unless it's to discuss Nescafe. Nah, I'm on that Colombian Buen Dia right now. Colombian Buen Dia is what I've been having. All right, boys. It looks like it's a tie. It's a tie so far. Don't make me choose. If you haven't voted, please vote. There's 2 votes so far. Vote if we should buy the $30 stack today or the $38 stack. What did Swan do this time? They went all in on sponsoring a speaking tour or some kind of tour with a racist bigot. Check out Swan's X feed for full details. I'm not even gonna say that guy's name. It's dumb. All right, here we go. Ending the poll. It looks like today on the Stack Sats show for the 100 stacks challenge, the people have spoken. We're buying a $38 stack and we're buying it over on Strike, on the Strike app. Okay. Let's see. All right, here we go. I'm gonna queue it up. $38. Go back here. 38 bucks over on Strike. We're gonna buy it for the 100 stacks challenge. Here we go. Next. About to make it rain some satoshis. Okay, so on the $38 buy, I'm paying 37 cents in fees. So it's gonna be about $37.83. That's fine. And we're getting it at 69,607.84. That's a pretty good price actually. Might actually be a better price than Swan. Here we go. Confirming. It's doing something. And make it rain. Make it rain, son. Let's go. There it is. The stacks have been stacked for the 100 stacks challenge. And just like that, that is it. That's all I got for you guys today. I know. It was a rough episode today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to go and get like that, but you know, I believe what I believe, and I won't compromise my morals for views, for money, for anything. Okay, and that's what it is. What it is. Okay, come back tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Sats Show. Or we'll be back to our regularly scheduled, upbeat, nothing but Bitcoin signal programming. And we'll probably continue to buy on Strike if there's any, unless there's any issues with it. It looks pretty good. The fees are okay. You still have to wait just as long to withdraw it. So if you have any wallets or any different ways you think I might try to buy Bitcoin from, let me know. Hey, Hard Hodl in the house. What up? They finally did it, Hard Hodl. They finally pushed me over the edge. But yeah, Hard Hodl, we just purchased on Strike. We did our 2 purchases on Strike, and we'll continue to use Strike for the foreseeable future, unless these guys come out with something crazy that I disagree with. I hate that you can't get your sats off Swan until they get. Yeah. Well, it seems like I have to wait 10 days with Strike anyway, right? but I'm making purchases with Strike now, so it is what it is. All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I know there's some ladies in here. Feel free to say hello in the chat. All right, boys. Well, let me just pop the music over to close this show out. And there it is. Just like that, another episode is in the books. Another episode of the Stack Sats Show. You wait less and less time the longer you respect. Oh, thanks, Bitcoin Beacon. That's cool. Okay, I like that. I'll keep you guys up to date. Right now, it's 10 days. As it starts to come down, I'm sure it will because we'll be buying so much from them. I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know. That way we can get an idea of what their grade is, what their waiting sequence is. Right? All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Sats Show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later, guys. Good night.